All right, what's up, guys? I'm Bryce,
And I'm Rob.
and we are Real Time. Today we have Interview with the Vampire, episode 6. This one's called Like Angels Put in Hell by God. I'm very excited for this episode. Last episode, we got to see what Claudia's been up to, kind of. She's just been, I don't know, kind of living life. I think she attended multiple colleges, and I think we found out later on that she was looking for a boy to turn into a vampire to, be her companion, because she's just been very lonely these past few years, and I think it's probably pretty jealous about Lestat and Louis' relationship. And I don't know, it definitely is I feel like a very hard position that they put her in, because she's said before, she's still in a body that's constantly going through, in the middle of puberty. So I can't imagine being stuck in that body forever. Nothing changes. You don't ever exit puberty. So all those struggles, it's just very, very tough on her side. But she finally did come back towards the end after years and years. I forget how many years, but it was a while. And she did come back, but I don't think it went how anybody expected it to.
Yeah, I mean, the last episode, when Claudia came back, those last 15 minutes, I think we agreed that was the best part of the show so far. And yeah, pretty much we just saw the first actual, what felt like an all-out fight between Lestat and Louis. But realistically, Lestat did say stop, I can't keep holding back or something like that. So I think Lestat could probably just kill both of them if he wanted to at the end of the day. But yeah, they had this all-out fight. Lestat flew Louis up into the sky. Louis said, "Let me go," and he dropped him from literally probably 10,000 feet up. And yeah, Louis is just in absolutely awful shape, completely broken. Claudia's there with him, and I don't think we know where Lestat is. I think we saw him walk off and
No, he came down floating at the end, staring at Claudia.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did, and that's where it ended.
Yeah.
So I feel I mean, this episode, depending on what he's done to them, it's just gonna be Louis and Claudia probably on their own. I feel like Lestat and Louis are gonna go through a breakup, maybe not permanently, but I think for right now they're probably broken up.
I don't think Lestat's gonna let him go, though, is the thing.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I feel like if he was gonna kill them, he just would have killed them.
Alright, guys, that's pretty much it though before we get into this episode. If you guys have been enjoying these Interview with the Vampire reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We have our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk, all of our social medias, and the address to our P.O. Box. But yeah, let's get into it. Interview with the Vampire, episode 6, Like Angels Put in Hell by God. Let's go.
A few shattered vertebrae, a punctured lung, blind in one eye for
Bro.
Oh, he went through it.
I would feel the air against my skin as though I were still falling. Excruciating pain was the proof I was still alive.
Insane. I'm just assuming Lestat's not here. He can't be, right?
I don't know.
He could fly.
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff on his
Superman?
casket, so maybe not.
Hey Doc, did you know there's a flying vampire apocalypse coming your way?
Most vampires do not possess the cloud gift.
Okay.
With few exceptions, only the most ancient of us have it.
So Lestat is most ancient.
Can you fly, Louis?
Not then, at least.
No.
So for 20 years you lived with the vampire Lestat, and you didn't know he had the flying gift.
The cloud gift.
What about when they first hooked up? They were floating.
Maybe he didn't notice. I don't know.
He thought if he exposed all his power to me, I would never feel his equal, and the relationship would suffer.
Classic Stockholm, eh, Doc?
I am not him.
Lestat had disappeared after that awful night. Vanished out of a profound sense of shame.
Yeah, I just figured there's no way they're gonna go back to living together after that.
You ready?
This is humiliating.
He has slowed down. He can't even catch a goat.
We'll try again tomorrow.
Seems like Claudia matured a lot.
You gonna be my knight in vengeful black?
I am the knight. Don't move it.
He looks a lot better now. Who could that be? Uncle S.
Get out of here.
I bought something from Louis' favorite bookshop. Book of Hours. Extremely rare. 15th century.
No one here wishes to speak with you.
Perhaps we should let him decide if he wants to see me or not.
Oh, decision's been made. That is Lestat's coffin.
Damn.
Holy shit. He just chucked that out the window.
She also wrote one called A Coffin is a Small Domain. I mean, come on.
Emily Dickinson is not a vampire.
How do you know?
Because she's dead.
No, this is gonna absolutely piss Lestat off because they're gonna be able to exist without him fine. But he's not, like, he just needs to come crawling back.
25 horsepower Rolls Royce 6-cylinder.
You can't buy back their love.
Front end they call a coffin nose. Isn't that rich? Louis, I don't know what possessed me that night.
3 years ago.
Oh.
Jeez.
I've changed. Let me prove it to you.
Ah,
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't believe you, Lestat.
I'm nothing without both of you.
I don't think he cares that much about Claudia.
No.
If you want me to go away, just say so. I'll obey you. I'll live your life forever.
Dude, I would get manipulated by Lestat.
Yeah, probably.
I'd be like, yeah, come on. Come back.
It's a nice shirt. You look good in it.
You look so good.
Oh. Keyed that shit with their fingernails.
For 6 years, they were greeted with silence or fire. We burned more gifts than bodies in that decade. But they would not stop.
He spent a decade trying to,
Win them back.
yeah, give them gifts.
He pressed only one album. Had the master recordings destroyed. He had made the near perfect Valentine with one flaw. 6 years of begging. You think a song's gonna get a rise out of me?
Oh.
This her sing?
It's a clear voice. I wanted no obstacle to the lyric.
Write me a song, put your lover's voice on it. What the fuck is wrong with your hair?
Louis, you're soaking wet.
I swim fast and not drown. Put some clothes on, get the fuck out.
This is my house.
Do I look like I care?
Oh, Jesus.
Get out.
Leave.
They're about to have an angry hookup.
I don't want it.
You took Lestat back.
The vampire bond. There is no human equivalent.
Lover, murderer, maker. You took him back.
It's a bond that could never.
It's an abusive relationship.
A bond like that makes you believe there are only two of you on the planet. Freedom and chastity wrapped in one person.
But there were 3 of you.
Rule number 4.
Kill Antoinette.
Antoinette is my own private.
Affair.
Yeah, he's been with that woman for a while.
That's rule number 5. I'll be your companion, your sister.
It's not as simple as choosing a new family configuration. Now I'm your cousin, now I'm your aunt. I am your maker.
But not my uncle. Or my...
Did Louis, like, beat his ass a little bit?
I think so.
He's all fucked up now.
Rule number 6.
I know I'm doing this for him. I wouldn't want to confuse you.
Rule number 6. No lies. And that includes lies of exaggeration and of omission. Did you have anything to do with Paul's death?
Oh, please tell me. Do I believe you?
I would never hurt your brother.
It's just something I always...
Never, Louis.
Who made you?
He said no.
All right.
His name was Magnus.
Ooh.
He took me from my room in Paris as I kicked and screamed. He kept me for a week, locked in a room full of corpses. some freshly killed. My own eyes staring back at me from rotting faces.
Fucking awful. Traumatizing.
I thought for sure I'd be one of them, but instead he turned me into this. No grand history of vampiric origins or physiology, no rules. Just a sweeping hand to a pile of money and the sight of him throwing himself into a fire. And then I was alone.
He threw himself into a fire?
I cried. I called to God.
Is he being genuine?
I don't know. I mean, they just said no lies after a decade.
I'm gonna be naive and I'm just gonna be convinced.
Yeah, me too.
That's my decision. Lestat's back, everybody.
Kill Antoinette.
So it's like he was born and then just abandoned at birth.
Accumulated in the small city were catching up to us.
Uh-oh.
Our home was often vandalized.
You've been here for fucking
How many
30,
years?
40 years now, bro.
We all look the same.
Well, you don't actually need it.
There it is. It's an air of superiority when you say that.
I didn't say you couldn't.
I agree. I know you don't mean to, but I feel the same.
Hmm.
Tolerated.
Why did you
Uh-oh.
ever say something?
Well, it's obvious she doesn't want to upset you.
I can speak for myself.
May I propose another rule? When we hunt human.
Ugh. This long of him hunting animals and now he has to hunt human?
He hasn't taught me to fly.
It's not something you can teach. You're born with it or you're not.
Another one of his lies.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I could see Lestat just wanting to be the only one who could fly.
Claudia?
Lestat.
Antoinette. That's her in the picture too.
Singer falls asleep. Oh yeah, something about her dying in the paper.
Thank you.
Once I saw about his birth, and you're back to eating from his hand.
He might be lying, bro.
About everything?
Yeah.
I mean, he could be, yeah.
I could just see him not actually killing Antoinette. Just someone else.
Yeah, but the newspaper article was about how
Yeah.
she was dead.
I don't know though. He made his own vinyl.
Do you write songs for all your lovers? I think this one might be better than yours, Louis. Does that mean you loved Nikki more than you loved...
And one of my opponents was Johann Zuckertort, who you know, of course, won the Paris Championships of '78, and
Of course, who
later
doesn't
that
know who
afternoon
won the Paris
had Jules
Chess Championship of '78?
So,
My mama taught me
please
that before I started
continue with
crawling.
Oh, it's you who lost, Claudia, for the many hundredth time. I admire your steadfast pursuit of a game you clearly have no acumen for.
They beef so hard.
Masters had so much loss in his life, Lord couldn't ask him to bear anymore.
I'll come with you.
She's such a little instigator.
I think she's saying that to Louis though.
I know.
The master's roof.
And I know she's talking to you.
That probably drives him crazy. That would drive me crazy. People would just talk without you
When
hearing.
you act like that.
Oh, shit.
Better ugly than blind.
Metaphors.
She's an affected, self-absorbed, nasty little creature who's fooled herself into thinking she's smarter than she is, and she is poisoning Louis.
Pissing him off.
You don't need her, you don't need
Oh, she's alive.
Yeah, dude.
They don't appreciate you like I do.
He's a fucking manipulator.
You're like me. You like to laugh.
You make me laugh all the time.
Got holes in her.
You want to be a movie star.
Well, now that I'm dead, I can be whoever I want. I've been working on a new...
Oh, yeah. They faked her death. I was like, did he turn her?
You got me stashed away here in Ponchatoula. How am I supposed to make a career here?
I seek refuge from complaints when I visit you, dear.
I am withering here, Lestat. Who's gonna hire a singer who don't sing? Who's a cripple?
It was her finger.
I know. I didn't mean to make you mad.
Damn.
Hey. Busted.
It wasn't shocking. It was perfectly consistent with his nature. You've been told to do something.
That's the worst. He's so awful.
He wanted us to discover it.
But why?
Because he's all kinds of fucked up. Because he would have killed her in a second if he thought I'd take him as he is. And I probably will.
I feel for you, Lou.
Funny sounding towns.
Ancient towns with more like us living in them. And they can't all be like him. Or him.
Could be worse.
It could be worse.
We can get on that train, Louis.
Louis. I'll see you both at dawn.
Train's leaving in an hour. Get off that bench.
Well, let's go. Get out of here.
Yeah, we need this. We need a new start.
When he hurts you again, and he will, come find me. I'll be in.
Prague. Bucharest.
She's gonna go.
Silvestre.
Aw, poor Louis, bro. He's just stuck in the worst situation. They're separating.
This is the last thing Louis needs right now.
Hey, sis.
Aw.
You don't need me. You think you do, but you don't. You're smarter now.
Claudia's sick now. She can go be her own vamp. But I don't want Louis to be all alone with Lestat.
I'm sure Lestat would love that.
I'm sure he would. Mr. Evil.
This is the part of my story back in San Francisco where you said, and I paraphrase, give it to me. Make me a vampire now.
In the eyes of a 20-year-old, you were wasting the.
Daniel said that?
Maybe, yeah.
You're in your 20s, Rashid. What do you think? I'd give it to you now. I still had time to watch your daughters marry.
And divorce.
And die.
Die.
I wouldn't want to be a old man vampire, I don't think. It's cool when you're in your 20s.
And so I endured my way home. Back to the crypt.
God damn, Louis. I feel so bad for you right now. He has no one.
Germany's invaded Poland. Tanks rolling through the countryside.
Since when do you care about humanity?
Well, I don't. But to think. Our sister, impulsive tot that she is, was on her way to holiday.
Whoa, was?
I'm so glad she decided the better of it.
Oh my god.
What?
No, dude.
Bro, she was on the train. No. No, Lestat. Is he just killing people in there? Oh,
Oh my god, is that a head? Oh.
he's crazy.
The New York Limited. Next stop, Birmingham, Alabama.
This guy's psychotic. How do you explain this? Like,
Claudia. You left without saying goodbye. Again.
You didn't want me. You made me for Louis.
And he needs you now more than ever.
Let me go, Lestat.
does she not cry blood? I feel like she's crying, but there's no blood.
He's very fragile right now. Worse than the last time you abandoned him. I love our family. But the rules are no secrets. Fortunately for our family, when I put my mind to it, I can hear the thoughts of other vampires at a very great distance.
Oh.
Bastard.
He heard that, dude.
He thinks of you often.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucked.
Fucking
So did he know what was happening when it was happening? And he just didn't do anything?
Could you imagine if something like that happened to you again?
I don't know.
So come home and make him happy. Because if you try this again, Claudia, I'll turn your bones to dust.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Bro, she's a prisoner.
They both are.
And now World War II has begun.
I think he killed Magnus. I think the vampire made him a slave.
So he heard Bruce's thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He heard the fact that apparently Bruce talks about her and thinks about her still.
We have no more use for him, and he causes us misery with no horizon.
Well, the bishop can be captured, but
This game is just a metaphor
Like what you're feeling right now.
that Lestat's just playing with them. But eventually, she's gonna win a game, and they're gonna get power over him.
If you're going to beat Lestat, you have to become Lestat. You have to think like he does, and then 5 moves ahead of that.
But he's not mortal.
Queen to H2.
No illness can
Neither, it can't touch you guys either.
I don't know, he touched him a lot when he dropped him.
I meant illness.
I am done enjoying.
And that movie never.
Why do I feel like she's about to attack him? Wouldn't be a good idea, but...
I'm going to kill him.
Hmm?
he'll destroy you if you try it.
No, Louis. I can kill him. Check.
Uh-oh.
And I want to tell you something else now. A secret of all secrets.
Oh gosh.
What's happening? What's going on?
Now you're giving up bishops and knights for pawns.
I haven't been this anxious watching chess since the Queen's Gambit.
I think she's like pretending to not know what she's doing.
No, that can be.
The secret.
Like she just tricked him in the game.
Look on the other.
You want to kill him too. And you will enjoy doing it.
Hmm. That's the secret?
You've won.
I'm tired.
I finished the game.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
He's pissed.
Good night, Lestat. Good night, Louis.
She was right.
Spoiled, selfish, thankless.
It was inevitable.
The American future.
We were going to kill Lestat.
Oh,
Dude.
We were going to kill Lestat.
He's asleep.
I think the medication has overwhelmed our boy. Let him be warm with his dreaming.
Oh yes, that's him young. We're gonna get to see how they meet finally. It looks like him young.
What's in the bag? Hello?
he's so versatile in this show.
I'm a writer, a journalist mostly. So.
Do you have money tonight, Danny? Get the boy whatever you want.
That said, Louis DuPont.
I do interviews mostly. I have a series at the Berkeley Bar. You know, I could interview you.
I know you're struggling, Danny. I have what you're looking for.
You an art?
I'm a vampire.
Very upfront about it.
Just kidding.
I want to interview you.
Sounds fun. That okay with you? Would you like to join us?
Whoa.
You go ahead, have your fun.
What? What the hell, Rashid? I mean, he's a vampire too.
I guess?
I'm a bit confused, but I feel like it's just gonna be questions answered in this last episode, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rashid being, like, what that reveal does for us. I don't know. Like, I always thought he was kind of sus or weird, but he has normal eyes, so I was like, he's not a vampire. And they said, like, what's it like being in your 20s or something? So I was like, okay, he's just a normal person. Nope, he can't be, because he looks the same as whenever Daniel was in his 20s. So definitely something going on with him. He just doesn't have the vampire eyes. Like all the other vampires we've seen, and 4 of them all have different eyes, unless he's wearing contacts.
And as far as we're aware, can Louis make people?
I don't know if we've ever seen him try, to be fair, but no, we've only ever seen Lestat do it.
What was he telling Daniel he could do this episode?
You know what? Yeah, I think he told Daniel that he could do it now. Yeah. Because before Daniel asked him to do it, and Louis said no. Whether that be he couldn't do it or he just said no, but I think he said now he can.
I think he said like back then, he's like, I would have done it for you or something, or wouldn't have done it for you. Because then it's Panda Rashid, now that I think about it, and he gave like a weird look about it.
Yeah, he told him that he wasn't going to do it for him in the past, but now he's willing to do it. Because he like wasn't deserving of it back then or something like that. I feel like there's something going on in the present that we're just like not 100% aware of, because we've only been seeing it through like this one interview, I guess. Like, I don't know, I feel like I could see this final episode, like a large part of it taking place in the present, just because we've not spent nearly as much time there. And with the way that this ended, it feels like Daniel is like gonna either remember something or like put something together, and like, yeah, just I feel like we're gonna figure something out pretty big next episode that maybe we've known all along, or has been like hiding in plain sight. I don't know. I feel kind of stupid right now, but I'm really excited to see the next episode.
Yeah, I mean, this episode though, a lot of it was Lestat. I mean, just first he was trying to win their love back, or Louis' love, and he is just like the most manipulative person, just the worst like human. I keep saying the worst human being. He's not a human being. But what do you say? The worst person? He's not even a what do you say? The worst vampire?
The worst.
Yeah, he's just the worst. He's the worst, and I don't know. Like he can't. He's a serial liar. Part of the rules that they established when they finally let him come back was no more lies, no more omission of the truth. And he immediately just lied and faked Antoinette's death. Obviously went and like murdered everyone on that train to get Claudia back. But I don't know, like I feel like he just still could be holding back so much information. Like potentially that Louis and her and Claudia like can't make people, like they probably could this whole time. Just like it's just whatever they tell you can do, like he tells you can do. It's just not a good relationship to be in. They can't grow unless he lets them grow and learn stuff. But yeah, Claudia's pretty dead set on killing him, and she says Louis wants to as well. I'm sure they both do, but also I'm sure Louis has his hesitations because he does love him in that weird, fucked up, toxic way. But I mean, obviously I don't see it going well. He is ancient and very, very strong and has all these different abilities that they don't have as far as we're aware. And probably like could pull more stuff out if he's in a life or death situation. So that makes me worried. We've seen what he did to Louis before when he was just mad. So if his life is in danger, it's going to get really ugly, I think. Alright guys, that is it though for this episode. If you guys have been enjoying the interview with the vampire reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We have our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk. All of our social media is in the address to our P.O. Box. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for the Season 1 finale of Interview with the Vampire. Peace out.